Hi, welcome back to another tarot reading. This video is going to be about messages from your SP or like special person, the person you're trying to manifest. What are some messages from them? So we've got group 1, 2, and 3. So go ahead and pick one of those piles and then you can fast forward to whichever one you feel most called to. I'll have the timestamps linked in the description. Okay, let's go ahead and start with group number 1. So the card we got is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. I'm gonna put that one over there. And then I'm using my Ethereal Visions Tarot today. So let's go ahead and shuffle and we'll see what ones to come out. Alright, so messages for group 1 from the SP. My goodness, why do these keep going to go through? Okay. It should also be noted, guys, that I work with a couple of different deities, and they're usually the ones who come through when I'm doing tarot readings. I more recently, Hecate has been coming out, and so she'll probably have a lot of input in this oh no, this candle went out. She'll probably have a lot of input in this reading, but if somebody else does come out, I'll let you know. Oh, and there's Hades' card. Okay, so maybe Hades does want to come through for this one. I'm gonna put this card over here just because it doesn't have anything to do with the reading. This is just Hades saying like, hey, it's me, not Hecate. Okay, so what are some messages from group number 1's specific person? I'll put them there. I guess right off the bat, I mean, just because, like, starting with this card, because this card came out, I do feel like you are trying to control the situation a lot. It could be the kind of situation where it's starting to overwhelm you and kind of get to you in terms of like it's taking up like too much of your thoughts, too much of your this isn't even a message from your SP, this is like from your guides and your higher self, and Hades, because he is wanting to come through. But oh yeah, I forgot to light this candle. I wonder if I can light the same match. Probably not, right? I just don't want to waste another match. But alas, it will not work. I've never tried to do that before, to like reuse a match. So that's really funny. I don't know why I even was like, oh, let's try. I'm like, I feel like it's pretty obvious. Here, I'll do it on camera. We can watch me light this match. Okay. But yeah, I think that this is definitely a situation where you're very overwhelmed and overthinking a lot of things. I think that you're paying like too much attention to this, when in reality it's like, this is just something that's meant for you. And so you don't have to try so hard to manifest it. You don't have to try so hard to be doing all of these things. Like, you're just giving it so much energy, but it's like the universe is wanting to give this to you. like they're wanting you to have this, so you don't have to try so hard to like keep manifesting it and make sure that like blah 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 blah. Like just be like free flowing more, just go with the flow, like do things as they come. Don't try to be so obsessed with the outcome and how things are going to progress from here on out, because I feel like this person is being represented as the King of Pentacles, and then you're being represented as the Queen of Swords. And so honestly, I feel like these 3 cards down here are your SP, and then these 3 up here are you. And so, and it can be flip-flopped depending on the energies of like who's watching this. But yeah, I feel like this King of Pentacles down here is like very calm, understands what's going on, very like grounded, invested, and like I feel like they're just like they're wanting to come through, like with the Page of Cups here, like they're wanting to come through, they're wanting to like kind of sneak their way in and like make a move and stuff and like give with the 6 of Pentacles here, like they're wanting to give, but it's like I don't even necessarily like I watched a video recently about inspired action, of like just doing things based off of like the action that you feel inspired to do, instead of it just being like, this was also a video by Roxy Talks, if you guys watch her channel at all. She was talking about like how to manifest an SP and through inspired action, and she gave the example in the video of this woman who basically like was trying to manifest somebody, and she decided to just kind of let it go, and she decided one night that she wanted to bake cookies, and so she did, and then it ended up being where like she originally was just like baking the cookies and then decided to like do some care packages for people, and then somebody said that they were going to see this person that she was trying to manifest, and she was like, oh, just give them one too, like, and then that ended up being the thing that like brought them together. And so it's like she wasn't trying to do anything like specifically to get this person or like to see this person, visit this person, blah 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 blah. Like she just was going based off of that inspired action. And so I feel like here it's like you're trying to go out of your way to do different things so that you can meet this person and see this person or like go into contact with this person. And it's like you're trying to have the control here, but it's like you are not the one who needs to have the control. You just need to go with the flow. You need to enjoy your life as it comes. You need to like enjoy what's being presented to you, just have fun, and go with the flow, instead of trying so hard to make sure that you go and see this person, or like that they're gonna be there when you go out somewhere, that they're gonna text you at this specific time. Like you just need to like let it be and allow the universe to kind of take control again and be there for you. And yeah, because I'm like, this person definitely wants to come in. Like these cards here, they're like, this is something that they're wanting to do. They really do want to come in. But it's like with you, like you're not taking that inspired action right now because you're so focused on this other person that you're not allowing like just like the energy to sort of flow. And you're not allowing somebody to come in because you're just not letting the energy flow. Like you're having like too much say in it, and you're not supposed to have any say, because it's like these ways that you're trying to manifest it and trying to make it happen are not how it's supposed to. It's like the universe wants to surprise you with this, but you're so invested and you're thinking about it so much that they can't surprise you because you're always expecting it. And so it's like you need to chill out so that it can happen, because they're like, if you keep expecting it to happen when you go to these different places, or like whenever you get a ding on your phone, and if you expect it to be them, then it's never going to be them. It's like waiting for the pot to boil, like, or the kettle to whatever. I don't drink tea, so I can't remember the exact phrase. This candle went out again. What the heck? Okay, I'm not going to relight it because I don't want, like, I literally have 2 matches left. I don't want to relight it. Okay, I'm gonna relight it. I hear them in my head being like, relight the candle. Maybe if I move it to a different place, I'm like, I wonder if it's like, there's some sort of like fan blowing on it or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna like switch up these. See if maybe this amethyst will protect it. I'm pretty sure amethyst is technically a protective stone. Oops, let me not get my nail in there. This is so hard to do with long nails. Oh my god. Please. See, that was even an example just there because, oh my god. That's like the tiniest little flame. Oh my god, it's about to touch my fingers. Stop. Just light the candle, please. Please, I don't want to light my finger. Ah! What? What just happened? Literally, like, part of the match just, like, fell into the candle, and now that's what's making it burn. That's so funny. Oh my god. That is so funny. I've literally... I've never had that happen to me before. Maybe, I don't know. But I was gonna say, that was funny because I was trying really hard to light that match and get it to light the candle, and as soon as I stopped caring and was like, whatever, I guess it's just gonna, like, go out and I'm gonna have to use my last match, that's when it lit. And so I feel like that has to do, it's the same sort of thing. It's like once you let go, once you stop caring when this is gonna happen or how this is gonna happen, that's when it's gonna happen. Because I'm like, you honestly are doing a really good job manifesting this person. Like, you're definitely overflowing with love for this person. You've got, like, a lot of thoughts about them. You like, because I do sense that this is, like, a romantic sort of thing with, like, the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. It is giving romance. But with the Hanged Man here, it's like you just need to shift your perspective a little bit. But let's see. Actually, I'm going to start with this deck. This is the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. This is what the box looks like. I don't use this deck very much, so I may end up needing to use a guidebook. But let's just see what wants to come through. What is hidden from group number 1? We have fairy energy, growth, expansion, a flowering. What is hidden from group number 1? Okay, I'm gonna try this 2 more times because I'm getting that is the only card that wants to come out, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. Growth, expansion, a flowering. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Let's see. This one is the Island Time Wellness Oracle. So let's see if we have some clarifiers for what this fairy energy is about. Even as I'm saying that, I'm like, fairies are very ethereal. Fairies are like beings that exist in more of like the 4th dimension. They're not something that we can always see. And so I'm like, that's funny. I'm like, it's hidden from you. I'm like, like, yeah, no, duh. That's literally the question I asked. But I feel like, number 1, I'm like, I think that it's going to stay hidden. Like, how this person is going to come in. Like I said before, like, they want it to be a surprise. And so it's going to stay hidden, but it's like, you need to accept that you don't get to know. You need to accept that you don't get to know about this. And that's going to cause growth, expansion, a flowering. And when I see a flowering, I'm like literally imagining like in spring, with, oh, sorry, I'm like getting like downloads in my brain, like as I'm saying this, because I work with Persephone as well. And so I'm like, she's the goddess of spring, and very like, she's wanting me to use, even though like, I really, like, in my heart of hearts, do not believe that she was kidnapped by Hades. But that's yeah, I just don't believe that. But she's specifically wanting me to use that as an example of, like, because basically what they've explained to me is that she was looking for a better life. She was looking for something that she didn't even know that she needed. And that's when Hades came in for her. Because in the myth and the lore of Persephone being kidnapped by Hades, she was looking at a flower, and I almost like envision her like daydreaming about what her life could look like. Like she was feeling very trapped in her current life with how things were going with like being with her mother, and like not even being able to like really grow up and like be herself. Like she felt very trapped and very trapped. Like she wanted to explore more, and she wanted an escape. And so it was like she was daydreaming, looking at this flower, like picturing her life being how she wanted it to. And then that was when Hades came in for her and was like, hey, like, I have an escape for you. Let's go. And she was like, hell yeah, let's do this. And so I feel like that's the sort of energy for you of like, you need to, number one, accept that this thing that you're manifesting is meant for you, and then it's just going to happen. Like it's just going to happen for you. There's nothing that you can do or not do in order to change that. It's just something that's meant for you. And so whether that be for like a short period of time, a long period of time, for the rest of your life, I don't know, but it's meant for you. Like there's something about this that is meant for you. This is something that you were meant to experience, meant to go through, meant to enjoy. Like this person that you're manifesting, I really do see them being like, I feel like, I'm like, why did this come out? The runner. That's hilarious. I'm like, maybe you've been running away partly from this because it's like this fear of intimacy, of like you're afraid of what will happen if you give in, and like if you have this thing that you, because I feel like you know that this is meant for you, you know that this is supposed to happen for you, but it's like there's something about it that is like scary. And so it's like, instead of you manifesting this specific person and thinking about how your life is going to be with them, think about how your life is going to be when you are able to let go of that fear and that anxiety, and how happy you're going to be. Think about that. Think about how grateful you're going to be once that is let go of. Think about like manifest you no longer having fear instead of manifesting having this person, because I feel like that's like in the back of your head the thing that is keeping you. Like manifest believing that you are allowed to have good things happen to you, because it's like in the back of your mind you're like, oh, I don't deserve this. And so it's like you need to manifest that you believe that you deserve this. Let's see what else wants to come out from this deck. They're also saying nothing wants to come out from this deck. All right. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Like coffee is just like a very normal thing. Like getting coffee is not scary. Getting coffee is just getting coffee. Like going, like that's like the most like normal basic sort of date that you can go with somebody on, is like you're just getting coffee. That's like the most basic thing. It's like there's no commitment, like you don't have to stay for a very long time. Like allow that to be the sort of energy that you embody, of like, it doesn't have to be something big. This person doesn't have to be everything. This person doesn't have, like, this person is just what I need right now. This person is what I need in my life. And so that's why it's coming in. It doesn't need, because I feel like you're just putting a lot of pressure on this connection, of like, this connection has to be everything for me. This has to be my twin flame. Like this has to be like my divine counterpart. This has to be like the person I'm meant to be with. And like, that's just so much pressure. Then we got seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. But for this one, I feel like it's like you need to be seductive with the situation and like with yourself, if that makes sense. Of like you I want to say that it's like you're in control of this situation, but in a very subtle way. Because it's like when you're flirting with somebody, it's like you have that little bit of control, but they also have some of the control of like how they're going to respond to your flirting. And so I'm like, you need to see that little bit of like almost like you just need to be a little bit more flirty. I don't know how else to describe that, because I'm like, it's in part of like manifesting this person, of like being flirty and just kind of like allowing things to happen. It's like, but like flirting with the situation, flirting with manifesting them, of like, you just need to be like a little bit more like romantic and like fun and like laugh and just kind of like enjoy it and like get into that sort of flirty energy. Because it's like you're putting a lot of pressure. You're like feeling really intense. You're feeling very like stuck and like, I have so much riding on this. Like you're just like freaking out. I like feel the anxiety, and it's like, hey, like let's just be like a little flirty, a little casual. Like we're just meeting up for coffee. Like it's fun. Like there's no need for this sort of like intense attachment. Like it's just like, okay, this is fun. Like we're gonna have fun together. We're gonna enjoy each other. All right, and then I've got my self-care oracle. Let's see what sort of self-care we can do to help you manifest your specific person. And also in terms of, because I'm like, I feel like this specific person is somebody that you are meant, or like there's somebody that like is able to communicate with you telepathically. And so I feel like they are also wanting to be like, hey, here's some things that you can do. Like their higher self is like, hey, here's some self-care. We've got make an altar. So if you do deity work, that can be something to just like spend some time in front of your altar, spend some time with your deities, with your gods, with just like communicating with them, your spirit guides, however that may fit in for you. But just like spend some time with your guides, the spiritual team that helps you. Spend some time with them. Use your hands. I feel like that is like part of getting creative as well. Like she's working on like a clay pot. There's like some crafts in the background. Like I feel like this is like kind of like crafting, of like getting into your creative energy, because I am getting more like feminine energy from you, and like the feminine is meant to be creative. Like they literally create life. And so at least for like physical female, not necessarily feminine energy, but feminine energy is about creating. And so I think that you need to spend some time creating. Maybe you even have like a business or some sort of like career endeavor that you're wanting to go on as well. And so that could be something for you to spend some time with, of just creating that. Then we've got alone time. So spend some time alone, but not alone in your thoughts, because I feel like you're spending a little bit too much time alone in your thoughts. So spend some alone time doing other things. Like go do some fun things by yourself. Maybe take yourself on a coffee date. Just take some time for yourself. Don't be so caught up on all of this stuff. Like do alone time in the ways that you've always done alone time. Spend some time with you, not with them. All right, this one is like specific messages from your SP. What are some specific things? Why is this card upside down? I never do reversals. Maybe it wants to come out. Yeah, okay. Your beauty and grace captivates me. That's cute. They think you're really pretty. What are some messages that group one's special person SP wants to say to them? The taste of your presence. It's something I will never, ever be able to forget. Yeah, so I feel like when you first met this person, they were like, whoa, that's crazy. They're like, who is that? And I don't think they're ever gonna, like, I feel like it's like the sort of thing where they're like, nobody can compare. Like I've met so many other people, like people even that I find attractive, but none of them compare to group one. I was not looking for something like this. Yeah, when they first met you, I don't think that they were looking for it. They were not expecting you to come in, and then you didn't, they were like, whoa. Like I literally just like I can just like feel them just being so shocked by your presence and by your energy. Like they were just so excited. They're like, I literally cannot believe that this person is here. Like they're so pretty, they're so fun, they're so enjoyable. Like I just like enjoy, like I love spending time with them. Like they're so interesting. And but they weren't looking for it. They were not expecting that. They were, I'm also kind of getting that like maybe they were also like wrapped up in their own thing at the time. Like maybe they were in a relationship or situationship, whatever it may be. Like they were like with somebody else and then they met you and they're like, oh shit, like what do I do? I love you, I hate you, I can't live without you. Yeah, that kind of also goes back to like what I was saying of like them being already committed to somebody else when they first met you, because it's like, I'm like, they hate you. Like, why are you here? Like, I'm already with somebody. I don't need this. I don't need you. Why are you here? But they can't live without you. Let's see what else wants to come through. Like I said, I'm like, this person is really meant for you. Like, they can't live without you. You're not my usual type, but I like it a lot. I want you by my side. This one wants to come out too. I always hope to have you in my life. Yeah, I literally am like, ever since they met you, it's like you've always been on their mind. I feel like I'm like, we're out of room, but they still want to keep saying stuff. This person's very chatty. Thank you for your beautiful light and energy in my life. I really hate when the cards go sideways. Like they need to be symmetrical. Stop. Okay. I burned my hand a little bit because I was holding it so close to that candle. That's actually really funny because it's like, thank you for your beautiful light and energy in my life. And I'm like, like my hand got so close to this flame and it like hurt my finger. But I'm like, so yeah, I feel like you have like a really intense energy, but it's like very like wonderful to be around. Like I definitely feel like you have a very healing energy. I think that they like automatically felt very safe with you. Oh man. You're the only person in the world who really scares me. That's funny. All I ever wanted and needed is in you. Wow. Love isn't always on time. Please be patient with me. I want to give you the world. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said head at first. So maybe that's something too. They want to give you head. Okay, I think this is the last one. I find you in music. That's cute. Maybe there's some songs, maybe you guys have bonded over music in the past as well. Like they've shown you some music or like their favorite songs. Like maybe go look at the lyrics to those if that resonates with you, if that's something that they've done. But there also could just be songs that remind you of them. So go listen to those as well. Or like if you feel if you're listening to a song and you like really start thinking about them and you're like, I don't know why, go look at the lyrics and see if it kind of resonates. Because I do think that they will communicate with you through music, like their higher self will communicate with you through music. But that is all that I have for you guys, group number 1. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. All right, if you chose group number 2, then this is your reading. Let's see what this card says. You may not always be You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Actually, no, I do want to have it centered like that. Hopefully you can still see. Yeah, you can. Okay. I'm using my Ethereal Visions Tarot today. So let's see. Let's get some information about... Oh! Do we see this? Who I just split the deck to the Lovers? That's crazy. Let's see. Okay. Hee, that's fun. Let's see what else is wanting to come through. Please. Why? Okay. Whatever. It's just gonna be like that. What is coming through for group number 2? Oh my goodness, these cards do not want to shuffle. I also wanted to point out that I split the deck again to the 5 of Swords. I feel like this is kind of how you're feeling right now, of like just very like stuck and conflicted in your energy, and like very consumed by your thoughts also, and like your thoughts are getting to you in regard to this connection. Like I feel like yeah, I feel like it's getting to you. Hello, what are you? I mean, honestly, that's like the same kind of energy, the 4 of Swords. I'm like, you're literally just like plagued with anxiety. Sorry, I'm laughing. I relate is the thing. That's why I'm laughing. Because I'm like, yeah, I get it, honestly. So yeah, I feel like you definitely are experiencing some anxiety around this connection, around this person that you're trying to manifest, feeling like, when are they going to come in? When are they going to be here for me? Possibly keeping you up at night as well. What wants to come out for group number 2? What's some information about them, just to get some like understanding of what is going on with the specific person that they're trying to manifest? Already feeling like it's a love connection, specifically with the Lovers coming out. Got the 10 of Wands. What is going on? Ooh, that's so many cards. I'm gonna take this one. I usually don't read reversals, but this one wants to be reversed. No, but yes. Okay. What else is going on with group number 2 and their special person that they're trying to manifest? What can you tell me about this? 8 of Wands. I don't know why, before I continue, I'm getting this message, and so I'm just going to go ahead and say it before I forget. But I feel like this connection, when it first happened, like when you first became introduced to it, when you first met this person, it was moving really, really fast. And that really freaked you out. Like, I feel like it was moving way too fast for your comfort level. It was just like you met this person and suddenly they were everything to you. And it was very overwhelming and very like anxiety inducing. Like, I definitely am like, I don't feel like you quite knew what to do with yourself when you met this person. It was just very overwhelming. Like they came in very hot, very intense, like a lot of passionate energy, a lot of intense energy, and it was like almost like you were like thrown to the wolves and like just feeling like just so much. I'm like this, and like with the 6 of Swords coming out too, it's like I feel like this, like when this connection ended, it was almost like you were finally able to breathe. And so I'm like, I feel like you're finally able to like kind of take a step back, but it's like for whatever reason this person is still on your mind. And so I'm like, I feel like you have a lot of confusion right now as to why this person is still on your mind. Like, why? Like, I thought this was over. I thought that we were done with this. I thought like, yeah, I thought that this was done. I'm like, why is this still here? Why are we still going through this? Why are we still dealing with this? Like, I was done. I set boundaries. And maybe this is even on their side. Like, they set boundaries. They're like, we're done. But it's like, you're not able to get over, however that may resonate for you. But I feel like there was either like one or both of you that was like, no, we are done. This is not happening anymore. Like, we are breaking up. We are not together anymore. Like, I'm ending things. We're going no contact. I don't want this. I don't want you. Sort of energy. But they're still on your mind. And so I feel like you're like, why though? Because I feel like it's creating a lot of burden for you. Like, it's like getting difficult for you to focus on things and like enjoy your life to the fullest, because you're like so caught up on this person and like just constantly plagued by by them and your thoughts. And maybe even their thoughts too. Like, maybe they are communicating with you telepathically and you're like, shut up. So yeah, why? So we got the Strength card. So I work with deities, and this card represents one of them, Hecate. So I feel like Hecate is the one who is wanting to talk here, with the Strength card coming out. So my question is, why is this person here? We got the Nine of Swords. Like, why are they still... I think there's like an aspect of them that you're not able to let go of. I don't think that it's healthy though. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't feel like you're meant to have this person in your life. Like, I feel like it's more of like a fear part, like a part of you that's afraid of not being able to find someone better that is keeping you stuck with this connection, because you're like almost like feeling like you deserve to have, because I just like, there's something about this where I don't feel like this person treated you fairly. And it may not, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be that they were abusive. It absolutely could have been, and I'm so sorry if that is true. But I feel like there is just something in the, like, that they just did not treat you how you deserve. They didn't treat you to your fullest potential, but it's like you don't want to let go because there's a part of you that feels like you deserved all of that. And you deserve to have somebody that doesn't treat you with respect. And you deserve to have somebody that's like really intense and like, not able to like nurture you how you deserve. Because especially with this Nine of Swords coming through, I just am like, I don't feel like you're happy with this person. Like, I feel like there's like something about it where you just feel really low when they're around. And it's like with this Knight of Cups, it's like this person is turned away from you. And so I'm like, it's either they have turned away from you energetically in the past, like they've done things to turn away from you, but it's like there's like this part of you that keeps giving them chances because you're like holding on to it working out because of what you had when it first started. Like, I feel like when it first started, it was so good, but now it's just not. And so it's like you need to find a way to let go. But this could also be like these like potential for other connections, for other people to come in and like love you how you deserve. It's not happening because you're so caught up on this person. Yeah, I definitely feel like it's like something where it's like you are afraid of letting go of this person because you're afraid of being alone. You're afraid of not being wanted. And it's like this person gives you like the bare minimum. But it's like, that's all you've ever had. If you've only ever had the bare minimum, then that's what you keep wanting because you don't know that you can have better. Yeah, I definitely am like, I just don't think that this connection is healthy. I think that you could have better with the Page of Cups coming out and the Three of Cups as well. I think that you need to like maybe you've had some friends trying to like shed light on this situation and be like, hey, I don't think that this person is right. And I think it's time for you to listen to them. Because I feel like the reason why you were hung up on this person is literally just because of like your own like insecurities, which I understand. I'm like not trying to shame you at all. Because I understand insecurities and like staying attached to a connection that isn't right for you. Because I've done that before. There was somebody that I was like very obsessed with, very like into, and I thought that it was supposed to happen and it never did, and I was like completely heartbroken, but I could not get over them. Like, it didn't matter what anybody said to me, it didn't matter what advice my friends had, because I wanted them so badly. But I think it's time for you to start listening to your friends, because I think that your friends are able to have like an outside perspective without like the rose tinted glasses. Like, I think that you definitely have a lot of love for this person. And so I think that's why it's hard as well. It's like, it's not like they're just like somebody that you don't care about, like whatever, like they're like, you can just like toss them aside. Like, I do think that you care about this person. I just don't think that they're treating you how you deserve. They're not showing up for you how you deserve. They're not being there for you how you deserve. So I think it's time to let go. Let's see. This is my Hidden Worlds Oracle. Let's see what is hidden from you, what you're not seeing about this connection. We have Open Like the Lotus, Flowering Spirit, Revelation, Maturity. what's hidden from you is how much potential you have, like how much you can like truly blossom and open up once you don't have this person in your life, because this person is keeping you closed. This person is keeping you from your highest potential, from being yourself, from being able to like live how you're meant to. Like this person is keeping you stuck. And so what's hidden from you is how truly fantastic and amazing you can be without them. Like I really think that they hold you back. And they were meant to happen. They were meant to be there for a time because they got you out of a dark place. Like I do feel like this person wasn't like completely bad, especially at first. So like don't feel shame for like loving them and caring about them, because I do think that they have added things to your life, but they just don't anymore. And it's time to let go. Then we got water spirit, emotions, memory, life force. Yeah, I with that, I'm like the emotions that you have for this person, the memories that you have with this person is what's keeping you holding on to them. But that's not the reality anymore. They're not that person anymore. They're not able to like show up for you like that anymore and be that person for you anymore. And I'm so sorry. Like that is really, really that's really sucky. I'm sorry that it's that way. Let's see, this is my Island Time Wellness deck. The Runner. I feel like this person is running from you. Like they're pulling their energy, like they're no longer there and giving you what you need. They're running away from you, from their responsibility, from how they've hurt you. I don't think that they're owning up to how they've hurt you and like taking responsibility for it and being like genuinely sorry and wanting to change. We have the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. I feel like this is coming through of like this person is actually a snake, but you're not, like you haven't been, like you know that, you see that, but you haven't been allowing yourself to like fully realize that and like come to terms with the fact that this person is just like not treating you how you deserve. This person isn't meant for you. Like they don't have good energy. I don't feel like this person has good energy. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Yeah, this could be somebody that you have been like married to or engaged to. And it's like when this happened, when you like had that higher level of commitment, I honestly almost feel like this person, like it never even became a thing. Like you guys never actually even got married. Like you're just engaged. Karmic relationship. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Yeah, I think that this person definitely is like a karmic for you. I don't think that they're meant for you anymore. They came in to teach you a lesson, and I think that that lesson is how to love you, because like letting go of something that you thought was going to be really good and learning how to love you instead, because I don't think that you are truly loving yourself by loving this person. This person is holding you back from truly loving yourself. Like you are hurting yourself by staying tethered to this person. Let's get some self-care ideas. What can you do for self-care? Burning bowl ritual. Literally just let them go. Do some sort of spell work and ritual to let go of this person because they do not serve you anymore. Connect with your womb. Yeah, I'm like, I feel like this person, I'm like almost by like sleeping with them, it's like hurting your womb, because I'm like this person, it's like I feel like your body like rejects them. And so I'm like, you need to listen to your intuition and like what your body tells you when they're around. I'm like, maybe you keep getting like UTIs or something when you sleep with this person, and it's like your body is literally trying to reject them for you. And so I'm like, I think you need to pay attention to that, of like how your body reacts to this person. connect with fire. Like, literally burn some stuff, burn some of their stuff, burn like a picture of them, be like, hey, we're not doing this anymore. Family, so connect with your family. Let's get one more. And music. Listen to some good music, connect with music. I feel like you just need to kind of like go inward, but then also like, because we did get the 3 of Cups before, now we're getting family. So I'm like, you definitely need to connect with your friends and family and just like lean on them in this time, because it is difficult. It is difficult. Like, I don't feel like you can go through this alone, or like you can, but I feel like I think that it would be better for you to like lean on other people through this time. Like, I think that you need other people right now. You need your friends, you need your family. Like, don't shut them out. Don't try to like keep them away. Because I'm like, if there's something that this person has done to you and how they've treated you that you're embarrassed to tell your friends and family about, that is how you know that this person is not meant for you. Because if you can't tell your friends and family what they have done because you know that they're not going to like it, that is because you're not supposed to like it, because they're right. Like, you need to listen to your friends and family, because they see stuff that you cannot see. They see stuff that's better for you because they love you. I'm like, literally look at this picture. Like, they're hugging each other. They love each other. Like, your family loves you. They want you to be happy. They want you to be happy. And so I'm like, that's the reason why your friends and family may not like this person, is because they love you. And because they see that this person does not love you truly. Because if they did love you truly, then they would treat you how you deserve. This person does not love you. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but this person does not love you. Let's get some messages anyway. I really am not sure about this deck, if it'll be good. This is the deck that I picked out for divine messages, but I'm like, we'll just see what comes out, because I'm like, pretty sure all of these cards are positive, but we'll just see. What wants to come through of like what this person would say to group number 2? Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. Yeah, I do think that you have been a light in this person's life. I do think it's time to move on, but I do think that you have provided light for them. Sorry, I don't like reversals. What else would this person say to group number 2? Facing my reflection is more than I can handle. Damn. Yeah, I don't think that this person is capable of growing right now. I don't think that they're in a place where they can grow. Because I'm like, I think that there is something that they have done to hurt you in the past, and they're like, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to do better. But they're not. Please don't believe them. They're not. They're not going to fix it. They're not. Like, literally, even if there are things that they've done that to like fix themselves while you guys have been together, as soon as you break up, as soon as you leave them for good, as soon as it's completely over and done with, they go right back to who they were before. They did not actually learn. I want to be there for you, there to take care of you. But they can't. They want to, but they can't. That's it. Okay. Yeah, I do agree. I didn't feel like there was anything else that needs to come out. So yeah, that is your reading, group number 2. I'm so sorry. I wish you the best and all of the healing. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, group number 3. If you chose this pile, then this is your reading. Let's see. We have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the tarot. I'm using the Ethereal Visions deck. So we'll just see. What does group number 3's person want to say to them? just go with it. Okay, what does group number 3's person want to say to them? Let's also just go ahead and get some background information about this connection and what's going on here. So tell me about the connection between group number 3 and their SP. Oh, that rhymed. Right off the bat, I'm getting this maybe somebody that you know from work, or maybe you guys had like a collaborative project together. There was something going on where you guys were working on something together, or that be like you're literally like you have the same job, or like you're working on something together. And it could even be something like fun or creative. What's some background information? Oh, group number 3, SP. Connection is this, because I'm not really getting a lot of love here or like romantic energy. Like this is very like this is definitely somebody who helps you a lot. I will say I also thought that this was the 3 of Pentacles at first, and it's the 5 of Pentacles. Which definitely has a different message, but I think that is like probably significant that I thought it was the 3 of Pentacles at first. I think that this person definitely like helps you, but I'm sensing that maybe something happened. Oh my god, my nail just broke. Oh well, we'll see. It's like hanging on by a thread. I don't know, maybe that's significant to your relationship too, literally hanging on by a thread. We'll see if the nail comes off. But yeah, I feel like something happened here where it was like you guys were collaborating on something and working together on something, and then something happened that made it kind of go south, or like some sort of like turmoil happened. It's really weird energy. Like it feels like there's like a lot of like mixed signals, a lot of like mixed energy happening here. Like nothing quite makes sense, but it also does at the same time. So maybe that's kind of how you feel in this connection of like you feel like you know what's happening here, but at the same time you don't, and it's really confusing. Or like this person is like kind of wishy-washy with their words towards you. Like sometimes like you're like, oh, I'm so sure of how this person feels about me, but then at other times you're like, what? Like, what are they talking about? What are they doing? What do they mean? Like, I'm confused. Yeah, I feel like the energy is really confusing here, because it's like on one hand this person is very grounded and very helpful, very like nurturing, very like kind, and like probably healing at the same time. Like with the 6 of Pentacles here, like there's probably some sort of like healing that took place for you because of knowing this person, but then at the same time it's like there's a bunch of random drama and conflict and like miscommunication, like words not being said how you would like them to, like there just being like a lot of kind of like a mask that this person is wearing, and like illusion, and like they're not being honest or like true to themselves, or like very clear about what they really mean or what their true intentions are. Like yeah, it just feels like this person is weird. I don't know. So let's get some more clarification on what's happening here. What is going on with this person? What are their true intentions? That's honestly what I'm curious about. The Knight of Pentacles. What is this person's true intentions? 4 of Wands. What are the true intentions of this person? Strength. Okay. Again, I've said this in the past 2 piles as well. I do work with deities. And sometimes they come through, and this is Hecate. She is, to me at least, represented by the Strength card. So this is a message from her too, for you. She likes to come through and give people readings. So let me get some clarification on why the Four of Wands is here. Seven of Pentacles. This person's true intentions. Okay, because I was trying to remember. I was like, what did I originally ask? What are the person's true intentions? Okay. I feel like this person wants to be stable. Like, they want to be a stable person for you. They want to be reliable. They want to be somebody that you can, like, go to. They want to help. They want to, like, provide. But I feel like they can't. I feel like they can't. And, like, with the Four of Wands here, to me, like, the Four of Wands is always a romantic card. Like, it's usually when I get a Four of Wands, I'm like, oh, this person, like, wants to be committed to you. This person wants to, like, have, like, a stable relationship with you. Like, they really care about you. They're very passionate about you. But then it being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, it's like either this person feels like they're not good enough to have that, like, stability with you, or they just, I don't even feel like it's that they don't feel like they're not good enough, because I feel like this person is kind of cocky, and, like, very self-assured and, like, knows what they're doing. Yeah, they're working on it. They're working on it, but not in a healthy way. Like, it doesn't feel healthy to me. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel right. There's something that's off. I'm like, what is off here? What is off in this person's energy? The Sun. Yeah, I just feel like they have a mask on. Like, I feel like they're trying to pretend like they know what they're doing, but they don't. That's funny. I'm like, the first, like, actual clarifying love, but it fell on the floor. I'm like, we got the Lovers, but it fell on the floor first. And so I'm like, this person just, like, I'm like, they have no idea. They have no idea how to be this. Like, I feel like it's really foreign to them. I feel like maybe, like, they have, like, parents that were divorced when they were little. Or, like, something happened, like, in their own personal lives where somebody was not a good representation of what love is supposed to be. Like, I feel like this person has to work really, 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 really hard in order to have genuine love for somebody. And I feel like they're into you. Like, there's something there, but they just don't know how to take it to the next level. They don't know how to get to the Four of Wands, where it's, like, stable and committed. They don't know how to commit. It's like, even when, like, there is loving feelings, it kind of jumps off. And it's not there. It's not quite where it needs to be in the Wheel of Fortune. I definitely feel like this is kind of like a karmic, oh, there goes the nail. It's not quite fallen off yet. I'm just, like, I would usually just rip it off, but I'm, like, really curious what's gonna happen with it, because I feel like it is, like, significant to what's happening here in this energy. But yeah, I literally feel like they're trying so hard, hanging on for dear life. Like, look at that. Like, it's, like, barely even there. But it is, like, it's still holding on. And, like, look, when I hold it like this, it looks completely normal. Like, you would never know. You would never know that I have a broken nail when I hold it like this. So it's like they have, like, such a mask on. Like, they're trying so hard to pretend like they're perfect and pretend like they have everything together. But it's like one little touch could throw them off. I feel like they respect you a lot, though. They definitely respect you. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of, like, in an energy where they're like, okay, I need to, like, rewind and take a step back. Like, I feel like that's probably why nothing is happening here. as of right now, because this person is like, I need to be alone. I need to reflect. I need to like not worry so much about this connection. It's there, like it's peeking up at the top that they like are like, ooh, pile number 3. But they are like, no, I need to like heal and work on some stuff. I don't know if they're necessarily like noticing that they need to heal. They are okay. Yeah, they are just a little bit though. I don't feel like it's like, oh, I need to heal. Yes. Like it's like, I could heal. I could do that. I feel like this person is really used to being the King of Pentacles sort of energy, like being very grounded and stable, somebody that you can rely on. But it's like they just aren't able to do that right now. It's like something has happened in their circumstances that they're not able to be as stable and grounded as they usually are, or as reliable as they usually are. And so I think that they're feeling some kind of like insecurity or like ego death sort of with this, of like, I'm not used to being in this energy, or like being lower. And so they're trying really hard to like build themselves back up and get back to that place. Yeah, they're holding really tightly on to that. Let's see, this is Persephone's card coming through, so I'm like, does she want to say something now too? She's about to rip this nail off. I can already feel it. Yeah, it's done. Persephone is like, we're done with this. I feel like you're a little unsure of yourself as well. Like, I think that you guys are kind of mirroring each other. It definitely feels like you're a little unsure of yourself and of like, I think that you're like lacking confidence, especially like with your voice. I think that you don't know how to speak very well, or like you need to learn how to like speak your truth and set boundaries. Like, I think that that's something that you need to work on, because I feel like with this person, like you're giving a little bit too much attention to them right now. There's some major change that needs to happen for both of you, which I think is why this transformation card came out, which is good, because it's like, okay, things are about to deepen. Like, transformation is like what helps and is what's going to get you through it. But I think that both of you need to change some of your habits and heal some things. Yeah. Because it's like usually like the King and Queen of Swords are like very like sure of themselves. They're very like articulate. They're very intelligent. They're like, I mean, a little cold. But I feel like for whatever reason, the energy that I'm getting from both of them is insecurity. Like very unsure of your words. It's almost like they're meant to be reversed. Yeah, I feel like you guys are very like unsure of your words and like what you're truly doing. Interesting that the King of Cups is coming out too. Yeah, I feel like this is like where both of you want to be, is like better, like in a better emotional state, better like commitment, like more open about your emotions, more flowing with things. But it's like both of you are very closed off from communication with also each other. Like, I feel like there's a lot of miscommunication happening here. Like a lot of like, he said, she said, like I'm on one side of, yeah. The communication is so off. I think that's where I'm going to pause with the tarot, and then we're gonna go with this deck. This is the Hidden Worlds Oracle. Let's just see what is hidden from you in this situation, connection, whatever it may be. The Gathering, community, kinship, companionship. The Leap, ecstasy, bliss, belief. I'm trying to like figure out exactly, because I feel like it's like on the tip of my tongue. Like maybe that's significant too. Like you like almost feel like you know what to do, and like you almost feel like you know how to get through this and how to like be in a better place with this person and like talk to them better and like feel more okay with the connection. But it's like there's something there where it's like you can't quite put your finger on what's happening. I think that maybe if you were to go and I think that your friends know the truth. Either they've already told you and you're just not listening, or there's like somebody who knows both of you, who knows or like knows this person better, like your SP, they know them a little bit better and they can tell you a little bit more about what's going on here. But I feel like there's somebody in your life that has more of the answers that you need to talk to. I hope that you know who it is. Yeah, but I think that there's somebody else that knows a little bit more here that can give you some insight onto what's specifically going on with this person. Because I feel like you're just really confused by them. And I'm confused too. Like, honestly, the only thing you can really do is focus on yourself. And so I'm like, I think that that's what this card is here for. Like, I think that this card is like, okay, you need to focus on yourself. You need to come back in. Because, like, take a leap of faith for you, not for them. I think that you need to come back to yourself because you're straying a little bit too far from yourself. I think that this person will provide some clarity, and hopefully that will help you like focus better on your own energy again. Let's see if there's anything else that wants to come out. All right, this one fell on the floor. The pathway, direction, purpose, change. Maybe you're really afraid of change. Because I mean, like change is a really big thing happening here. Like some change definitely needs to like take place. That's why we got transformation. Like something needs to change, something needs to be different. And it starts with both of you individually. Like they need to change by themselves for themselves, and you need to change by yourself for yourself. I'm going to get some clarification too in just a second of what exactly you need to change and work on. But yeah, I think that change is really scary for you. And then we have the seer, future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. Okay, it's interesting that the future is hidden from you. Because I think that that's also like interesting, because I'm like, I feel like all we've established is that you're confused about what's going on and we don't have any answers. And so I'm like, that's probably for a reason as well. Like, I don't think that your guides necessarily want you to know what's happening here and like what the truth is of this connection. You have the potential to deepen together, but something else needs to happen first. You need to change first for you. I think there's a lot of emphasis on it being for you as well, because I think that you have a tendency to want to like, oh, I want this person to be with me. I want this person to be in my life. So I'm going to change because I know that change is going to get me to them. But you need to change because you want to get to you, because you're never going to get to them if you don't get to you first. That's a really, really, like, if you take nothing else away from this, that's something that you need to understand, is that you need to change for you. Because changing for them is not going to get you anywhere. It's really, really not. Let's see. This is my Island Time Wellness Oracle. Let's see what they want to say about all of this. Let's see. Okay, I'm actually going to ask this deck, what do we need to change? What do we need to work on? What needs to change here for you? Before I even, I'm like getting it like a download, but I feel like it's like a perspective change, like I was saying before. Like that's one of the major things that needs to change for you, is your perspective, because right now your perspective is so focused on this other person, on their energy, on what they're doing, what they're thinking, how they feel about you. Like even clicking on this video and this reading of like, your energy is so on them, so on what are they doing? What do they do? Like, how do they feel about me? What can I do to get to them? Like it's all about them. But it needs to be like, okay, what can I do for me to heal? What can I do to feel better in my own skin? What can I do to feel better about who I am as a person? Like, what can I do so that I feel confident today, that I feel safe today, that I feel happy today, that I can grow today? How can I focus on my friends? How can I focus on my relationships that I already have currently in my life? How can I focus on myself? How can I focus on what I'm doing? Like, that's kind of where you need to go. How can I have fun today? How can I get the most out of today? How can I feel closer to myself today? How can I connect with myself? Like, every time that you're like, I want to connect with them, you need to figure out how you can connect to you. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. This person is here to teach you a lesson. This person is here for a reason. Whether you guys are meant to last for like a short period of time, a longer period of time, until the day that you die, like, I don't know. I cannot tell you that. That is something that only you will figure out with time. But there is something here. Like, you're not crazy for this. I want you to know that. Like, there is a reason why this person is in your life, why you have manifested them, why you have encountered them, why you know them. There is a reason for that. So don't feel like you're crazy. If anything, this, like, in the very least, this person is here to teach you how to come back to yourself and how to, like, feel more confident in yourself and, like, prioritize yourself more. Set some boundaries. That's why this person is here, in the very least. Passion. Insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. I think that with this card, you need to have more passion in your individual life. And if this person does come into that at all, I think that it needs to be like, focus more on yourself. Like, if you are like the more feminine person in this connection, like the more feminine energy, not necessarily with your gender obviously, but the more feminine energy, the feminine energy is meant to receive. And so it's like, you're focusing so hard on this other person that you're not receiving anything. Like, you're trying to give to this person. You're trying to, like, what can I do to get this person because I want this person? And it's like, that's not receiving energy. So you need to, like, if this person is going to be involved at all, it's like, how can I have fun here? How can I receive in this? What can this person give to me? Like, what can they give to you? Why are you focused so much on what you can give to them? You need to focus on what they can give to you and what you can give to you, because you need to receive right now. That is also a message that I'm getting. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation or meeting, hesitation. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe something, you guys will like meet up soon. Don't hesitate though. If you get an invitation to something, go. It may not have nothing to do with them. That happened to me recently where I thought that I was going to go and meet somebody somewhere. And it ended up just because I was like hearing so heavily, like from my guides, my deities, like, go to this place, go to this place. So it was like, oh my God, am I going to meet them there? No, I just had a lot of fun and I was pushed out of my comfort zone and I ended up having a lot of fun and doing things that I normally wouldn't do. So if you get an invitation, go. If somebody invites you to do something, go. If you get like a thought in your head to go out and do something, do it. If you get an idea, go with it. Ooh. Yeah, because it may have nothing to do with this person, but that's okay, because sometimes you need to focus on yourself too, and it can just be good for your growth. Or maybe it does have something to do with this person. I don't know. But let's see what self-care you can do right now. Clean your space. Go clean your room. Go put the dishes away. Watch a movie. Do something for you. Cuddle with a pet if you've got one. Get some coffee or some hot chocolate. Cozy up with a blanket and just enjoy yourself. Get some popcorn. Watch like your favorite movie or something, or like something nostalgic. think this is the one that was meant to come out, and also this one. So journal about how you're feeling, journal about how you're doing, journal about what you need to work on, do some shadow work, figure out some stuff. Journal, look up some journal prompts, read some books for pleasure, read what you enjoy, read, like, I don't know, just do some stuff for you. And then I got connect with your ancestors as well, so that could be something that you can do, as well as connect with your ancestors. Okay, there's one more. Okay, make a meal. Have some good food. Whether you make it yourself or you go out to eat, enjoy your food. All right, and then now we're just gonna get some messages from your SP. What are they wanting to tell you? Our love can power galaxies. You're like my long lost best friend. What else does group number 3's person want to say to them? All I ever wanted and needed is you. I feel like that's it, but I'm gonna shuffle a couple more times through just to see if something else pops out. Okay, yeah. Okay, that is where I'm going to leave you. Group number 3, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.